Hello guys, welcome back to US Healthcare Academy. So guys, in our last video we saw about paid to information, subscribers information, payers information. So in today's video I will cover patients information. So let's jump into it. So obviously the patient information starts with loop 2000C HL. But in my last video also I told you that hierarchical information is something that I will skip for now and we'll cover it later. So let's jump into another segment, which is the loop 2000C PAT segment. And this segment contains patient's relationship to insured. So first element or first position in the path segment will tell what is the patient's relationship to the subscriber. In this case, it says code 1, and here are the values and the codes. So 1 means spouse, 19 means child, 20 means employee, 21 unknown, 39 organ donor. Yeah, but in my entire 15 years of experience into EDI, I've never seen any other value other than spouse and child. Yeah. Okay, this is blank. Second, third, and fourth position is blank. Fifth element will contain date, time, period, format qualifier. In this case, it is D8, which means the date has to be in format of CC by MMDD. So part 06 will contain patient's death date. Part 07 will contain unit or basis for measurement code, because the part 8 has patient weight. So how is that weight calculated? Suppose the value is 150, but what is it? 150 what? Kgs, pounds, something else. So 01, which is qualifier for this is pounds. This is calculated in pounds. And part 09 will have pregnancy indicator. Okay. And guys, honestly, you really don't need to buy hard this loops and segments, because if you see, each and every segment has the same information in the same order. Okay, so it's very logical. And if you also see the loops, you also don't need to remember the loops, because if you see, there's also logic behind that. See how it starts from 1000A, then after A, what is it? 1000B, and which contains submit receiver. Then it is 2000. So see how it is like 1000, 2000, and in this 2000 it is the series starts with A, and then because this is hierarchical, and then under that we have 2010 AA, then 2010 AB. So see, only this has incremented AB. After AA it's AB, and then when subscriber starts, it jumps to 2000. Instead of A, it will be B, and then the actual subscribers information will be in 2010 BA. See how just an A is added, and then just A increments to B. So payers information contains 2010 BB. Similar fashion, patients information 2000C. So we done with 2000A, 2000B, then 2000C. Just add an A to 2010CA, which contains patients NM1 segment. Alright guys, so let's look into 2010CA. So look 2010CA, again NM1 for all the name information. So that is how I remember NM1 for name. So first position of the NM1 segment of loop 2010CA will have the qualifier, like we have IL for subscriber, 85 for billing provider, 87 for pay to provider. Same way, QC means patient. And then the second element will contain 1 for person, 2 for non-person, and obviously a patient can never be a non-person, right? So it's always going to be 1. And then the first name in the element 4, middle name in element 5, name prefix if applicable in 6, name suffix if applicable in 7th position, and that's it. And then 2010CA will have N3 segment and N4 segment, and in our last videos we saw that N3 is always first line of address and second line of address. N4 is city, state, and zip code. Zip code has to be 9 digits. Look 2010CA DMG segment, and we have looked into DMG segment in our last video as well, but that was for the subscribers demographics. In this case it is patient demographics. So D8 is qualifier for the date format CCYYMMDD, and the actual date of birth outputs in second element of DMG segment, and then the third element will be the subscriber's gender code, which can contain M, F, or U for male, female, and unknown. Ref segment, again in our last video we have seen that the reference segments are for the secondary identifiers. So in this case this is the reference segment of loop 2010 CA, and that's why it belongs to the patient. In last video we saw the loop it was in 2010 BA, which was for subscriber. So SY is qualifier for social security, and 02 second position of the ref segment will contain the identifier, which is the actual social security number. And that is all about the patient segment. In our next video we will go through CLM segment, and now there will be ton of information, because believe me, till now we have only covered like 25% of all the information that can go in go in a claim file. So here is where it becomes interesting, and we'll go through a lot of information that goes in claims, and what are the rules for that. So there's a lot to learn about it, guys. So stay tuned for the next video. Until then, you guys take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.